record. No, not to you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I just feel like something like there's a big energy that's getting ready to pop in here. If I don't screen record, then I'm just talking to the screen when I try to put it on YouTube for people to watch later. So it looks weird and there's no questions. And I'm like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And there's nothing there. So I have to screen record it. These will be available on my YouTube. Talking Dev. Everything's Talking Dev. Okay. Who's next? Let's go on to the next one. I feel like somebody is waiting here, and he's like, I feel like it's a male maybe. Jess. Okay, Jess. Whew, I'm gonna turn up my fan because it got really warm in here. You might hear my fan. I'm sorry if it's too loud. Hi. What's your question, sweetheart? You can ask about a current situation. I forgot to say this. We don't do law, crime, like murders and stuff. And I don't know if I should say that. And we don't do health and pregnancy on here. Okay? I don't do pregnancy in general. Like if you're pregnant and stuff. Because there's so many things that can happen afterwards. You want personal guidance. Okay. Look at, I picked up the angel deck. What is the situation you would like guidance on? Yeah, can you feel it, Mom? Yeah. I've had so much water today. I feel like my eyeballs are floating. I did have 2 gigantic cups of coffee too. Somebody recently came into your life, but you haven't dated in 17 years. So you weren't married? He was really enthusiastic? What happened? Oh, well, listen. I don't know why I turned that card back over, but when, oh, okay. So, I feel like this is more than just material needs, right? Like you're coming into an emotional abundance, right? Oh, wow. Your pin's fading out too? Wow, that's crazy. There's a lot of really intense energy coming in here. And everything is exactly how it should be, okay? So just have some patience. It's gonna be okay. There may be some reservations, some fear, a little bit. But he's gone and got quiet. Well, if he's on a 6-month hike, he's a special kind of dude. He probably likes his serenity. I feel like that's a word he might use. And I would not get too worked up over it. Not yet. Hold on. Let me just tell you if he's safe, okay? Because I feel like I want to know that too. Well, he's safe, and he is just in his, he pulled back because I don't think he's actually pulling back. I just don't think that right. He's okay. He's like one of these people that, and I get this because I was around these kind of people my whole life, where they go into their zone, whether it be hiking or mountain climbing, and going to Yosemite was always a thing. These kinds of things, and they don't want to be bothered when they do these things. They want to just do that. And so they don't realize how their actions kind of make other people feel, because to them, they're like, well, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't feel like it is anything that you should be worried about. I really don't. Trust me, I'd tell you if it was something, I would let you know. Yeah, I just think he's just doing that, and it might be difficult, but I think once you get used to this side of him, you're going to be fine with it. Okay? You'll get used to it, and it is something special. But how he deals with something special isn't necessarily not necessarily how other people deal with something special, Like, I don't think he's like Mr. Let's see. Let's find out. Is they supposed to be? Is this a connection that is written in the stars? Is it a... Yeah. He's not the best at these kinds of things in general, okay? So you're going to have patience with him. And just understand that he is, he's not Mr. Romance. He's not like, he's his own, I feel like he's kind of a loner in a sense. Even if he is like hiking with somebody, he'll go off into his own thoughts somewhere else, as long as everybody doesn't... Love might scare him. You're right, Lori. And like, if he's with a group, he'll be the one that's off by himself, but still maintaining contact with the group. Okay? Oh God. Why did I drink so much water? I mean... Well, if you're a giving person emotionally, then give unconditionally, right? That's the only way you can protect yourself. Yeah, I really do love water. It's pretty much all I drink, besides coffee and maybe an occasional 7-Up. But sometimes I drink a lot. And then I am at an age where... it just isn't the best thing to do before you have to go on a live and talk to people. No, it's not. I'm not going to fight you on that. I believe you 100%. Not all water tastes the same. Exactly. It does not. You're absolutely correct. We don't drink the water coming out of the faucets here, and I can't get a filter for the whole house because it's too expensive right now. So, and then, yeah, Campbell, California, their water was so good. It was the best water. Yeah, you love the tap water in Napa. I'll bet you it's really good there too. They say New York's water is really good, and it's always so shocking. Yes. That's what I'm telling you. I think that your fears are fears that people have when they get into relationships, especially when they get into relationship with people who aren't very good at being in relationships. But I think that this is a relationship where if you just allow things to happen, have patience, everything is as it should be, it will all come together and it will be seamless. But you have to let it. Okay? All right, I have to move on. You're welcome. Yeah, I know. I'm a Cancer. I'm the same way. With a Scorpio moon, which is, you know, you're welcome. No problem. User Portia is next. Is that what that says? Yeah. Are you still here? I know these readings are a little bit longer than normal. But I just, I'm not one of these people that's like, yes, no. Oh, you're a Capricorn? Yeah. Sometimes Capricorns, you got to let go of the reins and just let things happen. All right. Is User Portia here? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't care if I have to. I still got to drink it. I need to off the wall, because User Portia is not answering, so we're going to go with off the wall. I feel like there's stuff that we need to talk about, so not having a whole bunch of people in the live right now is actually good, because I feel like things need to take longer. Like, I need to go into explanation. There's some things that I'd like to talk about with everybody. Hi, off the wall. Off the wall. That reminds me of Vans. My daughter has a huge collection of Vans. She loves her Vans. We have a bunch of different ones. And she's got these special Fantasia Vans. They have Mickey Mouse and stuff on them. Collector's Vans. They're really cool looking. What was your question? Oh, there you go. That's so funny. Oh, that's perfect. They are comfy. All of my guy friends in high school were skater boys. I was too scared to skate. I was a skier. That's what I did. Well, what does it say? Off the well? Oh, well, okay. Are you able to sense? I am very able to sense spirits. This is like that's my main show here. They tend to come in real strong. In fact, this is why I keep the room like this. You probably will start seeing my aura mixing with the energy that comes in. And as they start to walk up, you'll be able to see my aura interact with their energy, and you might see little sparks coming off my hand. Yeah, that's why I leave it like this so you can see. In fact, they're starting to come in right now. Pass. I knew it was two people. And I just got... You just got, like, upset? How do you be like you? How do I be like you? Well, I can teach you. And in fact, I do this almost every live now because they want me to. You see that? You see this energy? Can you see it? It kind of looks staticky back there. And a lot of people would say, oh, that's the camera. Blah, blah, blah. You know, all that stuff. Do you see how it kind of looks fuzzy a little bit? Well, when I turn around, this is how I know for sure. If I turn around and it's like that for my eyes. Okay? That's the energy. When you start to see swirls, you'll start to see patterns. Okay, they're trying to send you... Okay. You have a shadow figure in your house too? So do I. In fact, my very first video on here is a little teensy tiny version of him flying around. My cat was chasing it. And not that... Oh, that's you. That's you. That's your energy creating this, because you do have abilities you have been ignoring. Yeah, that's you. It's the emotional, kinetic energy flying around the house that has, and it create, and if you see a shadow person, it's probably because you have had it for so long that it's kind of created its own entity called a poltergeist, and they like to throw things around anytime you get upset or have a lot of emotional stuff that's being brought up, or even when you're happy, when there's a lot of intense stuff, or you're scared or anything like that. It's obsessed with your husband. Uh-oh. Yeah. Self-awareness. You need to work on your energy. You have abilities. Your abilities are, I feel a lot of empathic energy coming from you. And yeah. Now, when you say you woke up to it staring at him, what do you mean? Was it standing next to the bed just looking at him? Did you see eyes? What is it that you woke up to your twins? Oh, staring at him and your twin sister separately? Is that what you're saying? It's you. It's your energy that has created this, because I'm telling you, I feel like are pretty gifted, but you have red eyes. Okay. Was it different? Right, different occasions. I'm assuming that you mean different. But do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, what I'm telling you, what you have, entities like this can become their own thing. Okay? It starts off as your energy, and then it creates its own entity called a poltergeist. Okay? You have to rein in your energy. You have to learn how to do energy work. You need to start paying attention to your abilities. Yeah. It feeds off of your emotions. Okay? Now it has become its own thing. All right? So it's created by you, but it's become its own thing. Let me see what else I get on that. Yeah. That would be, yep. Heavy traumatic stuff, especially with somebody who is empathic, and I feel like you're really good at energy worker. Naturally would definitely have these problems and have a lot of times the heavy hi hippie ghost, a lot of times the heavy traumatic stuff happens to people like to myself and other people like us, because we need to be able to learn what it feels like. Native Americans, my ancestors would, in order to get to be a specific type of person in the tribe, you would have to experience all of the awful things in life and all of the great things in life, so that way you would have empathy towards anybody else going through any situation. In that way, we as empaths and energy workers and psychics and stuff, we a lot of times have to also, our lives are built around experiencing all these things in order for us to have empathy for others. Okay? It's kind of the path that our souls chose. All right? And if you are ignoring those signs that you have these abilities naturally, and that you don't really have to do much to work on it, and you become afraid of it, it creates its own entity. Okay? When you have your own entity, if that's a poltergeist that's causing things to fly off shelves, and that needs to be dealt with. That needs to be dealt with in a spiritual way. You need to have somebody come out and help cleanse it out of your house and off of you, and you need to start doing it is hard to explain, but it's true. You need to learn how to deal with your energy. What is it? Tai Chi is an energy. It helps you do energy meditating, grounding yourself, using energetic stones to help ground you. All of these things. And setting a time every day to sit down and talk to your guides. Say, even if you don't know, you don't even know if they're talking back or anything, close your eyes and just say, please tell me what it is you want me to know. And you might get a little pop of a phrase in your head. That's okay. Write it down. Eventually, it's all going to start making sense to you. Listen to your instincts. That's your guides trying to send you in the direction you need to go. Okay? All right. Oh, not you and USA single dude. No. Goodbye. We're not doing that. I'm trying to be nice. I have been married and with my husband for 30 years. So, go away. I don't want it. No! Oh, God. Somebody... I'm going to pause for a second. I'll be right back. And then I'm going to take the next person. Oh. Jack. Is which sinus stuff out here? Watch out, Jack. Jackie. Here is the Jack attack. The one who's always causing trouble. Say hi, Jackie. Good. How do you stop the shadow figure thing? You're gonna have to call somebody in. That is gonna require somebody there with you. Yeah, he's my little familiar. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot for a free reading right now. So we can do this with a private reading. you can schedule a private reading with me. They're $33.30, and message me in my email. If you try to go through my email on here, for some reason it sends it to, no matter what I do, the email goes directly to my spam folder and I can't fix it. And then, yeah, your phones, look at the energy is real, okay? And it's intense. And I feel like there's a lot of education I'm doing today. So it's going to be real intense because I have all the spirits in here trying to educate people, because that's their whole goal, is to help people. Do you see it swirling back there? Trying to get people to, all of the spirits are doing this. The guides, everybody. Was it you with the parents? Let me tell you really quick. Your parents are there helping. Was it you with the parents? It was you, right? And then we got off on this. The colors, yeah. You can see when I put my hand back there, if you notice, you'll see you can see my aura connecting with the, yeah. You can see my aura connecting with the spirits back there, with their energy. Listen, they're there helping and protecting and guiding you. Yeah, and that's the thing. If you stay in the live, I'm gonna start teaching people how to see that in a few minutes. Okay, you should be able to see it with your own eyes, because I do, and I teach people how to see it. Hi, Bethany, Ann. Okay. I gotta move on though, okay? You're welcome. Oh, they're around you right now. They're with you right now. Oh. Okay. Who do we have this next? You're welcome. Amy Davis. Amy Davis. Why does that remind me of the city Davis in California? I mean, I've heard that name a million times. It didn't remind me of the city. Is she here? Oh, there you go. You're in California. My aunt used to live in Davis, and I used to go stay with her on this like little cottage that she had on a farm when I was little, and I used to lay in the hammock and pretend I was driving the tractor all the time. I'm from Silicon Valley, San Jose, Santa Clara area. So, okay. Oh, your daughter. Yes. You're in Anaheim. Oh, mine and Lori's best friend Maggie's in that area. What is she? Orange Downey or yeah. All right. So, yes. Was she young? Wait. I see a combination. This is weird. Like a little girl and a teenager, and like she's showing me Downey. Yeah, she's showing me all the like stages: little girl, teenager, woman. Okay. So she's showing me. I think that's why she's showing me that she is experiencing those stages on the other side. So you don't have to worry about her not being able to grow up. And she was literally brought to you so that she could be an angel for you in this life. Okay? She is connected to you. You'll see her again. her soul is connected to you through all the lifetimes. She came to you in this life as this way because she wasn't supposed to be in this life as a living soul. She calls you mama. Not mommy, not mother, not mom. She calls you mama. And she's showing me like this really pretty blonde, like angelic hair. Like her hair looks like my daughter's hair. She had this really curly, really blonde hair that kind of looked like rose gold in the sun. And she's kind of literally showing me as herself as an angel. She is an angel, and that's what she's showing. Blonde, curly. And she is saying to me, she sits on your lap when she's feeling like a little girl. And on the right side, she sits right here. And her dad too. And Pink Bunny jumping around like she goes through all the stages. She gets to experience whatever stage of life that she wants to, so you don't ever have to worry about her not having those experiences because she's doing it on the other side. And she's always with you. She sends you feathers. Even when you think it's just from a pillow or something, it's actually from her. She pops it there. Also, not these, but I don't want to say they're not pennies from heaven, but they're like dimes or nickels. Right? Does that sound familiar? Oh my God. Yeah. You may feel a little cooler on your leg than the other leg, and you're trying to figure out why this leg is cooler than the other one. Yeah. Not the nickels. The nickels don't sound familiar. Well, the feathers, do they sound familiar? Something sounds familiar because I can tell. What was it? Please tell me. They just happened the other day. There you go. Yeah. Yes. And Heidi, the people who are in here who are my mods, they all have levels of abilities. Heidi I'm working with right now. She's pretty good. She would be 7 now. She would have really long, beautiful, curly blonde hair. Okay? So if you feel that your leg feels a little bit cooler. Oh. That's her, by the way. If you feel that slightly cool on one side than the other, that would be her. You're welcome. All right. Like maybe now, yeah. Oh, she does it to him too. She sits on his lap too. She calls him daddy. Like that. Daddy. Daddy. She calls you mama. Daddy. Just like that. Aww. No, I'm not gonna cry. Nope. Darn it. Yeah. She's very sweet. You're welcome. Okay, who's next? I got this different mascara on. I really need to start wearing waterproof mascara, okay? Oh, like this? Yeah. Ann Wagner, if you're still here. Oh, please like and share the live. Hi. What's your question? Oh, my ADD is going strong. My leg just went like 30 miles an hour in like 2 seconds. What's your question, sweetheart? Is Tom around you, and is it good energy? Well, I'm not sure about good energy. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I'm getting here. Oh, no, go back on. Doesn't want me to use that one, so we will put that one down. Maybe it's this one. Is this the one you want me to use? I think Tom likes this one. Tom likes this one. Okay. So Tom's here. Okay, was there something? Yeah, we can do an in-depth reading. Message me. You can. I would try going to my Talking Dove Gmail. It's talkingdove1, the number 1, and then gmail.com. That's, just do it outside of TikTok. Works better. Was there an argument with Tom? Or something of that nature? Like, no, I don't know if it was if it was just ending of things, or I feel like there is an apology. Okay. I feel like there's an apology. I shouldn't have done things the way I did. But I feel like he truly, truly loved you and still does. I feel like he's saying that it was just all he could do to make you hurt, and he's so sorry. Like, it has made him feel very guilty. He is watching out for you. He wants you to listen to him. Here's another one saying, don't fall for love bombing. Don't do it. Don't fall for the men that keep like coming out of the woodwork like Casanova and this and that, and they're all blah blah blah, because it's all pretend. It's all just to get in to eventually get to the point where you drop your guard. I don't know if there's money involved. Oh, look at all that energy back there. Woo! I don't know if there is money involved or something of that nature, but it feels really he's trying to steer you towards the ones that are worth it. He says there's somebody that's not worth it around you, and he doesn't like it. I don't know if that's somebody you're actually with right now. I don't know. Could that be somebody you're actually with right now? I hope not. Okay. The way he was saying it was like, That guy. Maybe there's somebody who is, you're maybe trying to get your attention and he's just like, no, don't do it. Is there money involved in this? Because I feel like he says there's stuff that they just want something from you. Or maybe, you know, no, I feel like there's something he's trying to say. He's trying to say, but he's not like coming out and saying it. Like he's just like, you know what I'm talking about. You know, that's all they want. And I'm not sure if he's just talking about you as a woman or you financial situation. Okay. He's discreet about it, but he was confusing me. And that's what he is afraid is going to happen. And so he is trying to keep those people away from you. Okay? He doesn't want anybody taking advantage of you. Okay? So listen to your instincts. Gotta plug my phone in. It's getting low already. I don't want to catch my sleeves on fire. Oh my God. It's been awful. Yikes. Anyways, I'm fine, Mom. My mom's probably like, oh my God. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, I got those. See, I should probably not wear shirts like this when I'm, sitting around candles. What's your spirit guide's name? Any message? Okay, you have a... Oh, here comes George again. I keep getting this George popping in. So he must belong to you. Because... It's okay if it's a slow night, it's fine with me. I have things to talk about anyways. For whoever stays. But sharing the live works. It helps a lot. Okay. Are you meditating regularly? There's something about meditating. Yeah. He's not very happy about that. Doing that, even if it's, drawing. I mean, even washing the dishes can be meditative if you get into that repetitive. And listening to music and just, dancing is meditative. Cleaning is, it's not, I hate cleaning the most because it causes pain in my body, okay? And so, but it is, and art is meditative. You don't have to just sit. Driving can be a meditative experience if you're careful. When we kind of go into that moment where we go from one place to another and we're like, oh, but a lot of things come even before dancing. Well, dance, girl. Do it. There is a connection to spirit that happens when you do that you really need to start doing regularly. Yes. You need to meditate. Listen, even if I lay down every day And it's like meditation. I always I tell my husband I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit. But really what ends up happening is I lay there and I get cozy in the bed, close my eyes, and then I got all kinds of images and people and messages and all kinds of stuff that pop in front of my vision with my eyes closed. Will wine be involved? Lori's definitely got her wine. She lives next to a winery with rows of vines in Napa. So I can't wait to go visit. I'm so excited. So yeah. You need to the meditation is very important for you. Yeah, right? You're in California too, right? Everybody's in California right now. You're welcome. Lots of meditation. Should you walk away from your friend Eli? Is that what that says? No, not yet. Okay, I have a friend there too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Go away from Eli. Not yet. Okay. There is a fork in the destiny road. Okay. So somebody said earlier, a lot of it has to do with destiny. Well, that's true and not true. You choose certain things before you even come into this life as a soul that you want to learn, lessons you want to learn. And how you deal with those lessons and the direction you choose is, kind of how your soul graduates. Okay? Right now, there is a lesson to be learned. And in that fork in the destiny road is going to either take you onto this journey, this destiny over here, or it's going to take you onto this destiny over here, which is going to include Eli. But it has to do with the both of you making decisions separately. Okay? You know what I mean? So, no, not yet. Let's come back to that. You'll know. I'd say in about 4 months, you'll know for sure. Okay? And there won't be any question. There won't be any question which direction to go. Okay? If it's time to cut ties, then you'll know. You'll be like, oh, okay, that's it. Done. But if he, in his little destiny tree, fork in the road, if he chooses the left or the right, depending on which direction he chooses to go, that will take you guys together off into a destined direction. People think that destiny is all just, this is it, this is your destiny, there's nothing more, nothing less, that's it. It's not true. Okay, your destiny is based off it looks like veins with vessels coming off of it all the way down your body. I'm seeing that, and there's all these directions you can go. Ultimately, you get to a certain place, right? To your destined place, but it's what you learn in between. And how your life is in between those destined places, that is the truly living part. That's the living. That's how your life. That's how you choose to live. You can go in this direction, and you can choose these great choices, or you can follow this direction, and you can choose these not so great choices. Ultimately, it's going to take you to your destinated end. But it's the life that you live in between all of that that is your choice. Okay? All right. And apparently that was actually a channeled, very channeled answer, because I didn't, none of it was in my brain before I just said it to you. So it just came out of my mouth. I love those kinds of things because I love it when I get to learn something as I'm saying it to somebody else. That's always the best for me, and I'll remember it forever. Okay, paranormal. Yes, what's your question? By the way, Paranormal Obsession is who I work with. Is Jerry with you still? Yeah, Jerry's with you a lot. He's like the only person he trusts. Okay, so in case people want to know, Paranormal Obsession is the paranormal group that it's Chuck and Nicole, and I found them completely spiritually guided. I was going to bed, and something told me. And I'm not one that sits on TikTok all day long, except for to do certain things, and then I'm done. And yeah, and when something told me before you go to bed, check TikTok. So I did, and they were there, and I was like, oh, and they were like, stay there, you're not, just stay. And I've been inseparable from them ever since. Yes, he's with you. You're the only person he trusts. You know what? When weird things start to happen, you know how I told you he's really big? Like, real big guy. He shows his real bigness. Like, when this younger, like, kind of gothy girl that he hangs out with, and she's like, oh, yeah, he's cool. You know, like, Jerry's cool, you know? Anytime, I feel like she gets picked on by some of the spirits that are, you know, don't want to cross over. You got a lot of them in that area, a lot. And he kind of like shows his, I love you too, guys. He kind of shows his bigness. So I feel like he does that kind of like, he's kind of like that protector spirit that hangs out with you all the time, that even though he is really shy, he knows he can use his bigness to scare other spirits from being jerks, right? So, and I feel like he wants to keep you guys safe. Yes, exactly. But he's like, he was always, but you know, I've told you the story. Girls used to pretend to like him, like the guys would get them to pretend to want to go out with him, and then they would, you know, laugh at him. And I think he had like Asperger's, or not, you know, what, he was on the spectrum, but not enough for it to be like, I don't think he's attached to you, no. I think he just follows you around. He feels like he really appreciates how you interacted with him, right? He appreciates that he can trust you, and there's not too many people that he trusted in life, and so when he finds somebody that he trusts, he's gonna stick around. I don't think he's like with you all the time, like, you know, he goes off and does his own thing. Yeah. He really likes it when you guys are doing the paranormal stuff, though. He really enjoys it. He feels like he's part of something bigger, you know? Yeah. You're welcome. Now, if he doesn't respond to you, it's because he doesn't like to do it over and over and over and over, okay? So if he stops responding, it's just like, because he's like, oh, I don't want to right now. Do you know what I mean? So If he doesn't turn the flashlight on, it's because he just doesn't feel like it. He's like, I already did it. I already did it a bunch of times. I'm done now. Yeah, that is exactly right. Nicole's got a little bit of mediumship in her too. The both of you. Nicole is I see her as the mother bear, like the bear. What do they call it? Mother and bear energy, like the lion and the mother, like the cub protecting the babies, and like do you know what I mean? Like her energy is like mama bear. That's what I was trying to say. Mama bear, right? She's that kind of, in the lioness. Yeah, that's her energy. I got that from day one. Yeah. She comes in and everybody, including the spirits, are all, oh, mom's here. Better behave. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me just explain some things. Seeing as we're here, I appreciate you too. I don't mind it either. This is actually, I lit this, I just realized that I lit a, whatchamacallit? Well, whatchamadoodle? And, I was going to have you guys look at energy, and you can't really do that. There's smoke all over the place because it'll throw everybody off. So, let's try this. This is what I want. People who are new, if there's, I don't know how many, oh, you can see that guy right there showing his face pretty strong. Let's see if I can get them to do this with their energy. You might see like energy go like this a little bit. Yes, instant. It's getting real intense right now. I only had it lit for a second, so there's no more smoke in here. But if we wanted to do, you know, we can use smoke to create a screen for them to manifest in, but I don't want to do that right now. I want you to be able to look with your eyes. Right here, I don't know if you see it, but there's a lot of sparkling. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. Let's see if I can get them to come in closer. So we have, when I look on here, I have to put my glasses on. If you look around here, you might see some sparkling and some moving around. That they're doing that for me on purpose so that you can see what they look like. Okay? I feel like I need to blow out that candle over there because you'll see it better. Hold on. Put the lid on it too so that it doesn't smoke up the room. Let me turn off this fan. Okay, do you see it? See the sparkling? Now I got the light back, or the door light coming in from the door. Hold on. They're doing this right now really intense so that you can see them. They want you to be able to learn how to do this. You can see, yeah, some people will see spark, a little bit of sparkle. Some people will see shadows, swirling. Sometimes you'll see like, it looks like rain coming down or static, but it's going this way. Do you see that? and it gets stronger and stronger. They're doing this so that you can see them, so that you know. Oh, do you see that movement up there? Do you see it right there? Yeah. They're showing up for you on purpose. Okay? They're getting stronger and stronger because I'm asking them to. If you ask them to do this with your own eyes, they will do it for you, and you can start learning how to see it yourself. And this is what they want me to teach people to do. What black dot? Oh, you mean that thing right there? That is a listen, it is for the fire alarm, and they like to make it go off, and so I had to pull it out. Yeah. Do you see my energy mixing with theirs? See, here's my aura. Do you see it right here? It's like just this lighter outline. I have a crystal aura, so mine's gonna be light, and it'll take on other colors, but I have a crystal aura. I'm not an indigo, I'm a crystal. And that's it right there. When it connects with other energies, it kind of sparks a little bit. Yeah, do you see them there? Yeah. They're showing themselves on purpose, like I said, because they want you to see them. They want me to teach you how to do this with your own eyes. This is stuff that I see when I turn my head. I see it just like it's on here. Okay? When you do this, you're going to want a background that's plain like this, right? All of this stuff that's happening right here is actually happening right here. It's not happening back there. There's layers and layers. It's like a big fog of all kinds of energy throughout the entire room. No, I mean, this is a lot of energy. They're doing, like, they're really ramping it up for you, and they're trying to show for you. So when you rest your eyes, yeah, over my head, you're going to look at a wall, you're going to rest your eyes, and you'll start to see this kind of stuff. And then next thing you know, you'll be able to see it without trying. You'll be able to see it when you look. Now, if it gets real intense like this all the time, you need to ground yourself. This is intense on purpose, okay? But if you're seeing like this intense energy raining down, it's because you've taken off. You've taken flight. You need to kind of pull yourself down. There's one right here. Yeah. So this is how I see things all the time. Not this intense, because they that's a lot. Yeah. The white streak. Yeah, I saw that too. They're coming in. The angels are here. And there's spirits here. They're my guides. Your guides are showing up. This is what it looks like for me. And I am so excited that I finally got... Oh, come on. I am so excited that I finally got a phone that'll pick up on that energy, or a camera. It's this, since I've got this phone. Oh, look at how like the energy's getting super strong. This was a phone call. I don't know why it came through. I don't let phone calls that people I don't know come through my phone. It's only my contacts. So can you guys see me? Am I back? Hello? Over here? It's an angel. That's an angel. One of the angels I work with. The angels like to hang out in the corners. They kind of hang out in corners, and it's a protective stance. Okay. Now that you notice them, they're going to start really moving around for you. When you start noticing them, they start showing themselves really strong. And there are certain times when the timing aligns just right, when the energy around you, the energy of the earth, the way the planets are in that moment, where all of a sudden it'll get really intense, and you'll notice that, like, oh, whoa. And it's because it's the right time, and it's very easy, and the veil is very thin at that moment, and they want to come in and say hi. That's what it looks like. That's what spirits look like to me every day. When you focus on one, it's like they start to come forward to you because they know what was that I typed. I don't know. What did you type, Mom? Where is it? I don't see anything. What was that I typed? That was not me that typed the bad word. Where? I didn't see a bad word. I don't think it came through. They're everywhere. There is... Don't worry about it. They didn't let it come through. TikTok didn't. So there is no place where spirits aren't. When I'm talking about that, I'm not talking about ghosts or this type of thing. Yeah, just say hi and bye. The veil, the other side, it's here. It's just in a different dimension. We're occupying the same space, but a different dimension. Yeah, none of the bad words came through. Don't worry about it, Mom. So when you start to feel like they're walking up to you, the fear, they understand the fear, okay? You can ask them to back off. Here's the thing. Fear brings in fear. Does that make sense? So when you stop being afraid, like when that moment hits and you decide to drop the fear, that's when the love can come through. Okay? When you start to feel that you will approach everything with unconditional love. Yeah. Well, I do have, yeah. They come in they come in pretty strongly in a kind of a blackish, dark, light gray kind of thing, and they'll show up that way. And then when you're able to see them, they get more and more energy, and they'll show up in their pure white form of unconditional love and acceptance. It's like when coming into the light, kind of a way of expressing that. You see the one standing by the door, he's kind of like, and we just say thank you. Thank you so much for allowing us to see you, for helping me teach them how to see. Thank you for your love and your guidance. No, your daughter is that's different. This is like spirit guides, other people's like family members. Oh, did you see that bright little burst? The other side of the veil. Yeah, go ahead. What's your question? Yeah, they'll wave. They'll wave at you for sure. These aren't spirits that are stuck. Do you know what I mean? So they're not like they're not going to be like, if I were to put like a EMF reader out, it wouldn't. Oh, why do I get the name Jill? Jill or something like that, I think. I don't know. She's if you don't want to see this at home, tell them you're not ready, and then you'll give them time here and there when you feel like you have the courage to do it. Okay, it's okay. This is all love. They're here to gently guide you. They're gently here to show you who they are. They're showing themselves now because they're waiting. It's just like UFOs and stuff. They're showing themselves slowly. They're not gonna jump out at you and be like, boo. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I feel like her name is Jill or Jill? I think it's Jill. And I think you met her at one of the investigations, maybe somewhere at the house. I think you met her at the house, and she's kind of got a little infatuation, or maybe it's Julie, something with the J, and I see the L. And the only name I could come up with, I thought it said Jill, but it could be Julie. It's got that same J and L part. Yeah. Is that her? It's still there. I think it's back there because he knows you can see him so well. Who is that, I wonder? I think that's my grandpa. I think that's Grandpa David. Mom, I think that's Grandpa back there. Can't wave. Can you wave? Uncle is with him. This is my uncle right here. My uncle, my mom's brother, who passed, he's with him. Jill came up on the Ovilus. And my right there's the angel, and then my grandpa and my uncle are by the door. Yeah. They're the Native American side of me. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. I knew it was something like that. I just heard the J and the old part, so I wasn't sure. So, you gotta look in that mirror more often, Mom. Grandpa's saying he wants you to see the other side of the mirror. You can ask a question for validation. It's nice and slow here, so tonight's a good night for all kinds of whatever questions. You did? Yeah. Uh, I don't think this is her name, but for some reason I just got another J name. um, she didn't tell me her name, but I just got another J name in my ear, like Jessica or something. I don't know if that's her name though. No. I heard, well, yeah, something like that. Another J name. I keep getting a bunch of J names right now. She didn't tell me. You can tell me though. It's okay. Or did she not? Okay. Julie, is that what you heard? I don't know why I'm hearing all these J names. It's weird. I got the Jill. And now there's a bunch of other J names popping up. Jill, Julie, Jessica, Emma. That's nothing like that. I'm gonna take my my tincture for my pain. Hold on a second. If you have things like nerve pain or arthritis pain, you can't even see that. It's called Incarvelia senescens. I don't know how to say that. Amazing Botanicals is very good. It helps relieve that pain without any pain medication. Yeah, it works. I use that in Kratom. Listen, my pain journey has been long, extensive, and very severe. Yeah, well, you with your back, you'd probably be better off with well, you could do both with this and the Kratom. I was on all kinds for 20 years because of the severe pain disorders I got. You want to go back and talk to the Emma? And so I went on a journey trying to figure out, because I didn't want to take it no more. I did not want to take it anymore. And do you know it was harder for me to get off of pain, the doctors letting me get off of that stuff, than it was for them to put me on it? They acted like I was doing something bad. It's like, what the heck? It was really weird. I think they were like, oh no, we got another patient who isn't going to pay us anymore for, pain management. You did email me? Okay. And so I have been on a journey of natural, and the natural stuff works so much better than the stuff that they fill you full of. So much better. It actually gives you relief. It gives you your life back. It's amazing. Before I left, oh, I did it? Oh, you know what? Who was that? I don't think it's somebody you knew in this life. I think that was a soulmate that is not in this lifetime. Part of your soul family. Yep. To remind you of who you are. That's what I heard. To remind you of who you are. Spread those wings. That's what I'm hearing. Spread those wings. fly. I don't know if you're going to get your period. I don't do pregnancy or health on here. Nope. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. Probably, though. But I'm just going to leave it at that. That doesn't mean anything, though. You getting your period doesn't mean anything. So you got to be more careful than that. Yeah. You have to spread your wings and fly. Remember who you are. There's a black cat with white boots that I talked to. Oh. Oh, every time it's like, ah. The lady's talking to me again. They can hear it. They don't even know. They hear your thoughts that are directed towards them. You don't even need to say anything out loud. But yeah, they're right there trying to reply back to you. I saw him sitting. He just stared back at you. He's getting used to it. No, it wants you to remember how powerful of a high priestess you were. Yeah, in a past life. Yep. High priestess. I just got that right now. Janine and Marquez meant to be together and get married in 2024 24. I'll tell you if you're meant to be together. If you get married, that's up to you. Janine and Marquez, are they meant to be together? Oops. Oh, that's not gonna work. No, you can't get mad at me when it's yeah. You can't get mad at me when it says no. I'm sorry. I hate telling people no. This is like the hardest thing. Yeah. Yep. I hate telling people no. But I have to. It's not my message to keep. I'm sorry. There is there is a lot of one-sidedness with this. Listen, you, my dear Janine, are worth buckets more. Buckets and buckets more. Okay? And what you're putting into it should be reciprocated and more. Okay? And that is supposed to happen for you. So don't shut it off for someone that's not giving back 100% plus. Okay? And that's what I'm supposed to say. Okay. Let's see. Are they still saying hi over there? Oh, yeah. It's really thick in here right now. It still is. I just like kick back and watch the show. I think they were waiting for this. They've been waiting for this time where it was quiet so that I could, Friday night party, right? So that I could share this like truly with you guys, right? And the people who are, here, who really want to see it, learn about it, feel it, know it, right? So I feel like the right people are here for this moment right now, in this time. Yeah. It's really intense back there. Okay, who is Mike? Mike? Mike or Matt? Mike, it's a M-I name. Mike or Mick? Oh, the Nanas are here too. I feel like the Nanas are sitting down right there, Mom. Nana Della and Nana Marcelina. Your daddy, Mike? Well, I think maybe your daddy was brought in right now. It's evening. Her dad is not passed, but he has dementia, so he will. Do you see all that movement that just happened? Oh yeah. So you're welcome. So there is. I feel like he's still confused as to what the heck is going on because he hasn't passed, but he travels because he has dementia, so he's able to, and the evening is the time that he does that the most. And I think I figured out, I think it's called sundowners syndrome or something like that, where they kind of, did you see that big burst? They kind of start to slip into the other side a little bit and go traveling around. Yeah. So he's in here. I think he's still a little bit confused. He's still with the blonde lady. I think it was your grandmother from the other side. She's like that. And there's that angel. He's going like this right now. I feel like he's standing there like this, holding the energy for everyone. He's holding on to that. I'm smelling whiskey. Uncle Don. That's Donnie. That's Uncle Don, Mom. That's his drink. Yep. Yeah. He's holding the energy in here. Kind of bringing people in and holding the energy open for everyone. I just got really emotional. There's a lot of love being sent around right now. A lot of unconditional love. Yeah, he is moving. It's like an intense feeling of like, he hears you. He hears you, okay? When you're talking to him and it seems like he's not hearing or understanding or paying attention, he hears you. His soul hears you, okay? I think it's starting to calm down now. The energy is starting. Yeah, those are feathers. See, I have all these feathers. That's part of my deal. These are prayer feathers from my aunt. This one is horsehair and feathers that I do ceremonial stuff with. And then what happened to, and then my daughter got me this feather. It's a raven feather from her school. Everybody freaked out. They're like, don't touch me with that. I'm like, seriously? There's nothing crawling on it. It's, it's a feather. Where do you think other feathers come from? Birds. She knows how to pick feathers. I'm sorry for pulling away. Oh, I'm gonna let you. He's not, okay. I feel like there's like this feeling of, he knows, okay? He knows that. Do you call her Nana or Nana? Is it in na, or, you know, in, I don't know how to say that. Because I feel like there's a Nana, like they'll say their names differently on purpose. Oh, did you see that? I feel like she went like this. Yeah. Hi. You mean not Nana? It's Nana? It's Italian. Oh, Nona? I don't know. I'm confused. It's Nona. Little tiny. Is she short? Tiny little thing? Like short, real short? Oh. So confused. Well, if you look around this area right here where I'm, oh, did you see that? Like, there's like this section that's right here, and I'm going to use the door as a frame of reference. There is a little section right here where there's a lot of movement happening. I think that's her trying to get average. Well, I think, well, she's showing smaller in here. I don't know. Maybe, oh, did you see that? I think she's trying to get your attention by, like, yeah. See if she'll wave. Sometimes the way they'll wave to you is by showing a sudden burst of movement, like a, do you see it? Did you see that? Like a little, hi, we're looking at spirits right now. Right behind me here. They're all in here. I'm showing people how to see spirits. And my spirits like to teach people how to do this. So that's what we're doing. There's a big old angel standing right there. There is my grandfather, my uncle, and my nanas are right over here. And then there's somebody's nana right there. Or that's Amy, her nana right there. And then there's Mike here, who is not passed, but he's in here being guided spiritually. Do you see the angel is like moving around, making himself really known? Does your dad want to does my dad? Oh, Portia, you're here. Does my dad want me to continue all I have, taking care of all, and now to stay with Shab? Let me just, maybe he understands that. I'm not sure if I understand it, but if he does, he'll say yes or no, okay? I'm sure he does understand it, actually. I don't need to understand it for him to understand it. Is this a yes or a no for Portia? I don't think he wants you to stay with... No. That is... whatever it was that made you feel like you had to stay is no longer what he feels is important anymore. Do you see all the raining bright light of energy coming down right there? I don't know if you guys, I can see it, but some people won't be able to see this at all, I don't think. Yeah, no, he doesn't want that for you anymore. Realizing what happens is when they pass, especially dads who think that you have a duty or as a mother, as a wife, as a this or that, as a daughter, blah blah blah, that when they pass they go, oh, wait a minute. Do you know what I mean? And they realize the reality is that it's your happiness and the unconditional love that is important. Is your dad? I don't know. I don't deal with things like that on a live. So I'm not going to, if you don't know if your dad's alive, I'm not going to be the one to tell you if he's not. Not on a live like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Because no, this man asked, is that a man? Dennis or Denise? I can't see. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna, my eyes are so bad. I want to get those drops that you put in your eyes that make Denise. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Lady, gotcha. So that I can get my eyes back. I used to have the best vision. Now I don't. And I can't see anything. And especially if somebody's picture is where they're further away from the thing, I won't be able to tell what the heck's going on there. And I always get confused over the N and the NN. Is that Dennis or is that Denise? I don't know. Gotcha. No. So back to the one I was doing. No, he feels that that was a mistake. The feeling of that way of thinking, and he does not wish that on you anymore, and that you need to do what is best for your highest good and your happiness, and he has nothing but unconditional love for you. Okay? All right, I got probably time for one more, and then it's 6:30. I gotta go make dinner. Oh, they're sparking around. Let's see if we can get them to really build up. You're welcome. We get up to really build up some energy and really show off for you before one more burst, please. Can we get a nice little wave goodbye? You can almost see like there it is. You see like the wings a little bit, but they're not like, they're like a darker color than the angel kind of showing to show himself. I feel like he's showing his wings. All right. I want to thank everybody for being with me tonight. Yeah, the angels are very tall. Always. You'll notice when you see something really tall walking towards you in that swirly light thing, that's more than likely that's an angel. You gotta ask them too to come forward. He's telling me you have to request our assistance, because we can't help you unless it's a matter of life or death or something of that nature, unless you ask. Okay? Please ask. That is their whole purpose for being here. That's their sacred duty, is to help. Okay? Please ask for help. Call on the angels. Okay? All right. I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you to everybody. And I will be back here tomorrow. Bye. Okay. It's not wanting to turn off again. This happens to me all the time. I don't know why it does this. It won't let me turn it off. Hold on. Let's try it again. Okay, one more time. No. What the heck? That's so weird, right? gonna have to like close out everything. Energy won't let me. All right, let's let them see it for a few more minutes. Maybe your dad. He's like, no, not yet. Okay. Maybe he's holding it open for a few more minutes. Not yet. All right, let's see. No, 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 no. What the heck? That is so bizarre, right? I'm gonna have to close out the whole thing and swipe you guys out of here. All right. Good night. Thank you.